Well, hello everybody, and just want to say what a fantastic start we've had to the 3-day orientation week. Just wanted to kind of cover a few things to kind of get us ready, to kind of prime the pump, if you would, until for Monday for the rollout of our weekly lessons. I saw a few things that I saw through the orientation forum post. I just wanted to kind of recognize. I did notice that there was such a variety of interests from cooking, reading, spending time with family, and yes, a love for the Bee Gees, including Zumba and spinning classes. I loved all those that were able to upload a photograph, and for those who were having some trouble, we do apologize for that. Hopefully, we'll be able to maybe provide some assistance for you in doing that for future possibilities. But out of all the pictures that I saw, I think the one, all of them were great, but I think that the one that just really jumped out at me was Mandy Taylor's grains of sand at the microscopic level. I thought that was pretty cool. So if you haven't checked her response, I think that would be fantastic. Just a few reminders: our course topics, assignments, activities begin Monday with week one. Tapping into the educational collective. The tool for the week is RSS feeds. Julian will be facilitating this week. Be sure to post your initial form post for the week by Wednesday to give everyone an opportunity to participate in the conversations. That's how we're going to build community, but also it gives everybody a chance to read your post, to reply to your post. So if you wait until Sunday evening, you've missed out on that opportunity. All other course assignments, course activities, readings, and the like are due by midnight on Sunday of this the following week. Also, I noticed for quite a few of you, you have not edited your profile, and so I kind of wanted to show you and kind of give you some help if you would in doing that. And so let me see if I can help you, kind of show you or navigate for you on how to edit your profile picture. A lot of you, there are a few of you that did, but I think it'd be real nice for us to see your picture. So when you log in, or when you come to the very first page here, and we'll see if I can move my video recording over a little bit. When you first come to your login and you log in and get all your information in there, you'll see this page here. Of course, the course is listed here, but you would go to your profile settings, and then of course you go to your edit profile, and then that will give you the opportunity to upload a different picture. It will give you the chance to upload the file that you would need to kind of showcase this. Now, you know the maximum size here is 400 megabytes, but you simply choose the photograph and then follow the steps, and then you hit submit, and then your profile picture will be updated. I think that just gives a great possibility for us to be able to see each other and to look at those specific poses. You can do a selfie if you want to on your mobile device, and then you can send that picture to you to your email, and then you can save then that image from your email to your hard drive or to your file folders. If you use Dropbox or whatever, you can save it to that. So that kind of gives you some help for the excuse me, that kind of gives you some help for loading your profile pic. So I hope you can do that. And if you need further assistance, you can contact either myself or Julian. But a couple of things too, before we close out. I really want you to take advantage of the water. We really want you to take advantage of the water cooler forum that you see right here. I've already posted something in the water cooler forum. Probably wasn't the most, probably was more advantageous to go into the course news, but I wanted to kind of model that for you to show you that the water cooler is for anything. You can post additional resources, maybe a thought for the week, maybe something that perhaps maybe you want to throw out to the group that you had as a thought for that maybe something triggered in your learning as you were navigating through each of the weeks. It could be a place for you to come in and question and vent if you need to, or I posted some serious words about how fantastic everybody has been in terms of their post, but I also posted something um, kind of silly as it relates to my favorite team. Of course, let me show you right here. Everybody knows this. Getting geared up for the SEC tournament today. And so, but anyway, water cooler forum, great place for us to kind of hang out, and it does what it says. I mean, it's, you hang out at the water cooler and you share, you converse, um, you participate in each other's lives at the water coolers. So please use this form. The final thing that I want us to look at, or the final thing that I want to kind of challenge you with, is a Twitter challenge. I know some of you might be new to Twitter. Some of you I know are plugged into Twitter. Some are just scratching the surface. Some are kind of lurking in Twitter. But what I would like for us to do is throughout the course of our studies through weeks 1 through 6, I'd like for us to use Twitter as a place for us to connect and plug in together as a professional learning network. Twitter is a great place for you to do that. Twitter is a great opportunity for us to share, to collaborate, to communicate, to share resources. You can see that the coaching digital learning MOOC Ed that started from the Friday Institute on Monday, they have their Twitter stream action going on here. But I created one for us called you can see right here, I'm going to highlight it for us, called the TEP NC14, and that is Transforming Educator Practice North Carolina, with the hashtag. Of course, hashtags is really the way to identify a conversation. Anyone can start a hashtag. I chose this one. I searched for it to make sure that there wasn't anything else titled that would be maybe inappropriate for us to look at, but nobody has that hashtag, so I created that for us. And so what I'd like for us to do through the week, this coming week is on RSS feeds, or at least the primary tool of the week is RSS feeds. And so maybe in your research, maybe in your discovery, maybe in some things that you have coming into your inbox, maybe you're plugged into some other social networking, whether it be Digo or Pinterest or Facebook, or maybe you find some things that are worth sharing, and I think this would be a great place to do that. And so I want to model that for you. Like I said, one of the the primary tool coming up this week is RSS feeds, which stands for really simple syndication. If you've ever subscribed to a newspaper feed or to a magazine feed or to a blog feed, you know what an RSS feed is. You can subscribe to in those particular article, blog posts, things like that will automatically be aggregated, if you would, into your email, or you may have a reader, Google Reader, for instance. At one time, I haven't used Google Reader in forever, but that's the first one that came to mind. But the Google Reader allows you to have RSS feeds from various sundry places. So let me kind of show you what I'm talking about. Well, one of the great RSS type kind of apps that you can explore in like for your iPad is called Flipboard. And so a colleague of mine wrote this article for Get Smart. But let's say that I find this, this whole idea of Flipboard 2.0 class ready. It really talks about how we can curate. It looks like it's kind of a really a more advanced function of the RSS feed or the RSS reader. It allows you to aggregate and curate information from Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Flickr, blogs, you name it. It has that, and then it has a kind of a great creative way to explore magazine kind of layouts. But you can create RSS feeds, if you would, into a Flipboard. And so I read this. I found this article. This was from my colleague Adam Renfro, and so I thought, well, why don't I share it with the rest of you, because I think it would be a beneficial share or beneficial resource. And so what I would do is I would post it to Twitter, And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here to my, I can either, I'm in Chrome, I could either do my, I can share it using, well, my little button's not working there. There it is. I can share it with any of my social media here. I can do Twitter, I can do Digo, and so forth. But the way that I normally go at it is I actually use my Digo extension here. But I'm going to share this page, and so I'm going to actually take away some of this just to show you how to do this. So there we are. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the hashtag TEPNC14. Oops, need to make sure I got the hashtag added there. And so now I'm going to send my tweet. Alright, so then if I want to see my tweet already displayed, there it is over here to the right, you can see. Okay, now you can do that from the actual Twitter interface. I'm going to go there right now just to kind of show you. So you can actually do this from Twitter, from the interface of Twitter using your account. If you want to post, you simply click on the compose new tweet, type what you want, and then copy and paste the URL. So you can have that route, or you can do the extensions that I showed you here. This is a great extension I just shared with you in Chrome. A lot of great resources in Google Chrome to kind of help you do that. Or you can do it straight from, I also have a resource, kind of a way to aggregate my tweets in what is called TweetDeck. So anyway, so I challenge you with Twitter. Post some relevant comments, thoughts, ideas, conversations that maybe you gleaned. And this is not a requirement. I'm just want to give all of us the opportunity to really plug in together and to explore and to create new alternatives for building community, sharing great resources, having great conversations. So anyway, look forward to seeing you in week 1. I know Julian is excited about facilitating that week, and so as you start to think about tapping into the educational collective, Twitter's a great place to do that. And so we'll see you in week 1. Bye bye.